Hello, everyone. Hoping you have a good time here. I'm waiting for like 7 hours to get on this stage. A bit exhausting. But yeah, I'm Aldi. I'm a head of blockchain solutions for Metaverse at WAR. Let me introduce first what a WAR company is. WAR is, we've been around for a long time. We established at 2009, and we already did more than 1,000 projects in more than 20 countries in the world. And we hold 5 patents in AR areas. And actually, when you look at the company, what is WAR means, right? All of the people's curious what it was. And then the abbreviation for WAR is We Indonesian Rocks, or We Indonesian Rules, or We Indonesian Rise. So the name reflects itself that we want to show the world that Indonesia could rule the world, could rocks. And we already have a lot of knowledge, acknowledgement in the world. And actually our team right now is in Davos, in Switzerland, to attend the World Economic Forum, represent Indonesia. It's been 3 years that we represent Indonesia. And, okay, let me check. Okay, so yeah, WAR consists of AR solution for a lot of enterprise and use case, and we have a lot of business units. Solution for brand, we had R&Co. Solution for IoT kiosk, we had at DAF. If you ever went to Alfamart across Indonesia, we already implement 1,000 of IoT DAF kiosks where you can interact with the brands with their AR and stuff. That's DAF. That's our product. And then that's the weird for a solution for commerce. It's MindStore. It's basically like the AR version of Alfamart. And maybe my friend there will, we will have a little bit of demos that we always bring to our webinars or some talks like this. Yeah, that's the thing. And we also did a project for like brands. This is the Astra one. When they got pandemic, they don't know how to show their products, and then we just did this. And then also for the education. The education one is a bit, yeah. Well, yeah. For your information, that is Indonesian product, not other countries' product, right? So yeah, okay, we'll talk about Metaverse. We're just starting talking about Metaverse. Actually, Metaverse is not a new technology. Maybe some of you guys already know that it consists of combining a lot of technologies that's already invented like across very, very long time across the world. It started like binocular vision by Sir Charles Wheatstone, sorry. In 1838, he invented the binocular version to see the 3D of an image. It leads to the development of, I forgot, but it means that the technology used is the same in the technology that used in modern VR. It's incredible. And the next one is the novel. It's called Pygmalion Spectacles. And the fictional character in the novel could explore a virtual world, could walk, could jump in it using the Googles, and then even they can smell, they can taste. It's very incredible. At that time, some people imagining that kind of thing, you know, it's out of my mind. And then the next one, actually, this is the first virtual reality headset in the world. It's called Sensorama by Morton Heilig in 1956. It delivers an experience about, riding a motorcycle across Brooklyn Street. It even can provide a scan of the Brooklyn Street. I don't know what the scan of Brooklyn Street, I mean, if it's like a pea scent or flowers, but I don't know how they get in there, but it's incredible. The idea is there, but we don't know, right? And the next one, MIT. MIT is just like some kind of ITB version in America, right? Not MIT version in Indonesia, that would be Tele, right? Aspen Movie Map. You could stroll around Aspen with the 3D map of Aspen that they built identically, and then you could just stroll around the street. And then this is the novel where the terms of metaverse first come up. The Snow Crash by Neil Stephenson in 1992. Actually, the terms of virtual world is already there before that time, but the metaverse is there in that novel. And I see a lot of you guys are Generation Z, right? But some of you are like juggies like me, maybe millennials, right? So you guys know the SimCity? You guys know the Second Life? That is, yeah, so you are old men. So you agree with me, so you know, and then you're old, just like me. And then, yeah, that is the metaverse. That is a fragmented metaverse that we already know. It's already there. Before 2000, before around 2000. And Second Life, 2004. We could make our own avatar and then stroll around, maybe chat with people, maybe styling yourself as a rock star, I don't know. But it's metaverse, right? And then, yeah, between 1920s to 2010, to 2010, we got Oculus Rift. That's the revolutionary one, but it's not the first one. We got Sensorama back then. Oculus Rift, invented by Palmer Luckey. By the time he invented that technology, he was 18. And then 4 years later, if I'm not mistaken, the company, the Oculus, bought by Facebook for $2 billion, right? That's the real sultan, not the other way. Okay, and then, right, next, yeah. So what it means in metaverse world, I'm not gonna give you the, the textbook, the paper version of the metaverse definition, but picture this. A virtual world consists of 3D, where you can doing everything that you can imagine, building everything that you can imagine, without any limitation. And also, it supports you, it provides you the tools to do the economic activities and the other daily activities. That is the metaverse. And the support from hardware and the content, of course. And there is another technology that make the metaverse unique, because what makes this metaverse different from the other one, right? What makes this metaverse different from the Second Life? Or GTA. Anyone play GTA? No? Oh, you play it. All right. Cool, man. What makes it different from GTA? It's just the same metaverse, right? But what makes it different? Because it comes up with the other development of new technologies that support all of the things that I've said before. You could do economic activities, daily activities, even you could sense the touch of other people that touching you in the metaverse. It's called haptic globes and haptic, haptic clothes. So you could actually sense when people touch you. And now the researchers are currently researching about the organoleptic sensors, so you could sense what the programmers programmed in the metaverse. So that's what we are now. That's what we were now. So that is the metaverse. So it came up at the right time When Sensorama comes up, there's no other technology that supports the ecosystem. When MIT comes up, there's no other technologies, right? But now, the technology is there, and the other technologies that support all of the ecosystem is there. So it's actually the greatest time to be alive, right? Okay, next, sorry. All right, so maybe some of you, or maybe not, heard something about the Web 3.0. Web 3, let me brief you a bit. Web 1.0 is when internet comes up first. It's only one-way communication. It's just like a digital brochure. You just could see the brochure and then just done, right? Web 2.0 is right now. We could interact with the content, and then it gives you feedback, and you could, communicate inside of it. And the Web 3.0 consists of combination a lot of technologies like blockchain, AI, machine learning, and stuff like that. And it focuses on a decentralized system, and it provides you with a self-sovereign data. I mean, you could own your own data. You could constantly give your data, but now, the analogy is now you don't know that your data is used by Google or not, right? You didn't know, or you don't know. In Web 3.0, if you want to give your data to Google or other places, it should be your permission. It cannot be done without your permission. Using what? Blockchain, digital identity, right? Okay, so yeah, the communication is the communication style, along with the innovation of the technology. It revolutionized all of the world, right? When you're doing instant message, the world's changing a lot. Compared to when you're doing the email, SMS only, or compared to doing the telephone only, when we're doing the instant message with the Android or smartphone, the world changes a lot. We could do anything that maybe our predecessor didn't imagine before, like video calls. Video calls, maybe 20 years ago, they just call it a dream, right? But now it's just a common. All right, so the next one. All right, so Metaverse. I know there's a lot of skepticism, there's a lot of pessimists, I get it. Not everyone believes in this technology. Fair enough, we get it. But I want to show you some videos. So the video showed us there's a lot of, at that time when internet first adopted by the mass, there's a lot of people that pessimists with the internet. There's a lot of people talk in the public that they won't adopt the internet because it's so, I don't want to sacrifice my family for the internet, or the infrastructure is not there, or whatever. The pessimist notion is there. That is when I realized every innovation that changes the world, that the phenomenon will be there. There'll always be a pessimist. There's always be what we call it. Sorry, can I go back? Okay, the hype. So actually, in that video, you can see Bill Gates talk to someone from Wall Street. I don't know. Bill Gates try to get the guy to the internet, and what sentence that he used. Okay, actually, I'm a Bill Gates, right? Okay, actually, it's very trending now to get on the internet. He used the trending words. He don't use the technical infrastructure ready, the challenge one, no. So FOMO or hype, it's not actually a bad thing, right? It gets people on board. But the thing is the expectation after that, the development after that, the deliverables after that, that matters. So what I was thinking about is, Metaverse is just the same. We could ride the hype. We could ride the FOMO. We could ride the trend. But actually, the technology is still there, and it always been there. And then I believe it will be here for a long time. I am sincerely believe of that. Oh, and anyway, when we talk about blockchain, you know, blockchain is not crypto, right? So I just want to get it clear that blockchain is not crypto, right? Crypto is a derivative of a blockchain or whatsoever of blockchain, so don't get it wrong, right? So, yeah. So yeah, in terms of technology, in terms of tools, I always believe that technology is always, we will always make technology a tools, not the other way around. The tools is something that we use to help our goals, right? Our activities to achieve our goals, not the other way around. When we put it that way, we could see more clear what is metaverse, what is, you know, AI, what is IoT, what is some kind of cool stuff, geek nerd terms. It is all the same. It's just tools for humanity to thrive. And when we talk about, okay, metaverse could make you far from your family, or could make you crazy or whatsoever, don't hate the player, man. Don't hate the tools, man. Don't hate the game. Hate the player. Because every innovation, every technology, there'll always be the other people that use it wrongly. There's always be that kind of guy, you know? So don't hate the innovation, don't hate the technology, but hate the player. If you want to hate the player, us, human, right? So, Anyway, last but not least, Metaverse Indonesia. We, as in Weir Group, we already aware that Metaverse is not a sprint. It will be a long project. It's a marathon, right? But we expected to have a prototype showcase at G20 event in Bali in November 2022. And I hope that it could show that Indonesia can rule, and we could rock the world. Thank you very much. Bye.